Greetings once more. I've been deliberately making videos trying to help some people who are under the grip of false prophets. I touch all of them. I touch Benny Hinn, I touch the American preachers, I touch the Nigerian preachers, depending on what is relevant at that particular moment. So now I want the people of Zimbabwe to know that I've been touching Emmanuel Makandiwa for the past fortnight for a reason. Makandiwa is dug deep. He is going deeper and deeper in heresy. Now this time, Makandiwa is totally denied the Bible. I know some of you will think I'm joking. And I knew that such a time was coming. That people like Makandiwa, people like Talent Chiwenga, mark my word, there is coming a day when people like Makandiwa, Magaya, Talent Chiwenga will say to their followers, let us ban the Bible, because the Bible is a fraud. Now I want you to listen to Emmanuel Makandiwa totally denouncing the Bible. Now we start from Joshua chapter 10, verse 13, where he is denouncing the Bible using a fake book of the Bible called Joshua. Listen to this.
Until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Joshua?
The book of Joshua,
which is not part of the 66 books of the Bible. You are reading from where? The book of what?
Joshua.
Joshua chapter
And
10.
the writer of the book of Joshua is not even, he doesn't even want to waste time giving you details because there is a record already. He's assuming you people, you are smart enough. If you want a more detailed report on this matter, visit the book of the righteous, the book of the upright. That's the meaning of Joshua. It will give you a comprehensive, a detailed report of this account. But we don't have it in the Bible. It's not here. This is not the Bible that God gave us. This is what Catholicism gave you.
You hear that?
This is the work of scholars, not God.
Do you hear that?
God did not give you 66 books.
Do you hear that?
Scholars gave you 66.
Do you hear that? So what he is literally saying is that the Catholic Church and scholars were satanic. The Bible is not the word of God. That's what he's saying.
Do you know that they would throw away a book if the author of the book is questionable? If they are not really sure who wrote it, they would throw it away. But the book of
I don't know. There was a glitch on that side. It's not my side. Now, I will fast forward it.
there's Abraham, of course, and God said, gives us an account of.
So, what Makandiwa has done is, he read from the book of Joshua, chapter 10, which I will do and explain to you what exactly he did. Now, what is Makandiwa proving? He is proving that the book of Joshua and the book of Enoch were taken out of the Bible. Meaning, the 66, this Bible, you saw him, he said, this is not the word of God. This is the work of scholars and Catholics. Now, my dear friend, if you think that this is not the Bible and Makandiwa is right, you have been deceived thoroughly. What is Makandiwa's motive? Makandiwa's motive is to discredit the Bible. And he is doing it bit by bit. And he sees that his blind followers are taking the bait. Now, I want to ask you a question. When did Makandiwa's church start? If I may ask you a simple question. 20 years ago? 25 years ago? 30 years ago? I don't know. But now, the question I'm asking you is, do you think when he started his church, he was reading from the book of Enoch? He was reading from the book of Joshua. He was reading from the so-called lost books. Now he has got this special revelation that this Bible now is no longer right. Now, if you were, or you went to Makandiwa's church, and Makandiwa converted you using the book of Joshua, continue following him. But if he used this Bible, he is no longer using it. Why? He is clearly telling you that the book of Joshua and the book of Enoch are missing. And this book, the Bible, is not from God. It's a work of the Catholics. For those who know, the Catholic Church is a cult. The Catholic Church is lost. So he is saying, as long as you are following the Bible, you are following a lost book. That is what Makandiwa is saying. Now my question to you, my friends, is, don't you see that Makandiwa is denying the word of God? Let's read, let's continue.
Sit down.
Listen.
Why am I even talking about the book of Joshua?
The book of Joshua.
It also gives us an account of Abraham coming back from the slaughter of the kings.
Listen where the catch is.
The 4 kings that defeated the 5 kings of Sodom and Gomorrah. And on his way back, he met Melchizedek. Now, I'm not going to say much concerning what he said, because there is a part that most people don't understand. Because he then also gave another very strange name to Melchizedek. He called him Shem, which is part of the reasons why it's considered a heretic book.
Can I stop and explain exactly what he is saying so that you understand? What Makandiwa is saying is this. The narration of the story of the book of Genesis, where Melchizedek and Abraham are mentioned, you remember the story of the tithe. He is saying the way it is narrated in Genesis is the wrong narration or the wrong narrative. The true narrative is found in the book of Joshua. Let's go with him. Listen.
He would also be considered as Melchizedek, not because he was Melchizedek. I will explain that. But Abraham, do you know the okay, let me leave that one for now, because we know in chapter 14 of the book of Genesis. But do you know that when that day came and...
Do you know what? I'm in my car and it's raining. I am going to call this part 1. Wait for part 2. I'm coming.
Instructed